And we are live, Mr. Gracey, show 113, my man.
Howdy, 113. Yes, sweet. I want to get to 169, baby.
Let's go. Let's go. Lucky show 113.
Yes. Cool.
Voice of the people. What is going on? I'm John Rotolo, J-Ro.
Of the people.
That's
and
right.
I'm Chad Gracey. Welcome.
We are your co-host, Gracious 2 Style. What's up?
Hey.
Yeah,
hey,
man.
how you
There's
feeling,
sites
man?
coming
I
along.
didn't ask you before on the pre-call here. How you doing?
I'm definitely getting better. I'm just getting annoyed now that I can't do like the shit that I used to do. But I'm healing. It's still sore and shit. It's still healed wrong. So if anything, I would need to get it rebroken, but I'm not doing that.
No, the chicks dig scars and fucking rib deformations.
Well, yeah, the scars and stuff. This looks fucking weird, man. You know, I take off my shirt and it's like, oh, what is that? You know,
I had a friend who played pro football and his clavicle is broken.
Ooh.
And they didn't reset it. It's like, you know, it's like big hitch in it. It's crazy.
Yeah. And that's pretty much something you could see sticking out of clothes, probably.
Yes, yeah. Is that a Von Dutch shirt?
Yes, sir. I'm bringing it back.
Bringing it back. Yes.
That's right. Yep.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, man. They're they make some cool shit.
We had a friend who worked for Von Dutch back in, when was it, the 2000s when it was big?
Yeah.
And so we got
the
all
hats
kinds
were
of
huge.
shit from her. Yeah, hats and t-shirts.
Nice, bro. Might have to raid your closet.
Well, I don't have it anymore. Threw it all away because it was like, oh, this shit's stupid now. And now it's back.
Yeah.
That's how it happens.
Hey, that's how it is, my man. I'm bringing back bell bottoms too, so get ready for that.
Well, you know what I want to see come back? Low-waisted jeans. Fuck yes.
Yeah.
Where the cracks hanging out a little bit. Fuck yes.
Yes, sir.
Those are the best jeans, my friend.
What is with the mom high-waisted jeans? Like, what are you doing, ladies?
Stand them. They've been around for about 2 years now. They've been really popular. I was like, we did this in the 80s. They suck, man. Come on.
Yeah. Let's help the ladies out here.
Came in. It's like, great.
Low-waisted and shaved bushes, man. Let's get back to that. Yeah, but let's help the ladies out here, Chad. No high-waisted mom jeans. Take the fillers out of your face. We don't want to look at ducks. Natural is better. Like, less makeup is better. I don't want to.
Yeah, you know? Well, that's always a trend too. I remember it was heavy makeup in the 80s, and then the 90s came, and it was kind of like, more the natural look. And then it fucking went crazy again. I mean, God, you walk into a Sephora now with, like, my girls, they're 11. They want to go in Sephora. I'm like, and it's just full of 11, 12, 13 teenagers. I'm like, what the hell's going on? It's just
and it's a whole. Right. I don't think they had makeup stores in the 90s. I think they had like makeup sections of stores.
Yes, they did, of department stores, yeah. And then Sephora came along, and Ulta and all those. And
just fucking.
I mean, when this trend goes away, those stores are going to be hurting.
Oh, yeah. All that inventory. I mean, they have every shade of,
that's crazy.
Color. It used to be like white, black, and like Chinese colors that you could buy. Now it's like every shade in between. You could look like a Crayola crayon box if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
It's freaking nuts, man.
I mean, and you watch these girls are doing all this contouring and shit. The fucking tip of their nose is whiter, and then they got the line, and they're like, what?
Yeah.
Come on, man. Stop.
Like, that's real deception. That's not like you're covering up a blemish. That's like you're literally changing the shape of your face.
Yes. Even the heavy makeup in the 80s was not like all the contouring and like crazy looking stuff. You know, it's like eyeshadow and maybe some rouge and some lipstick. But now it's like just foundation and fucking contouring, and like everything's covered with spackle, and everything's perfectly smooth. Looks like you're a friggin' model stand. It's like deception.
Yeah, but totally. It's like, and then like, it is what it is. Like, if it makes you feel better, hey, by all means. I'm just saying, as a dude, it's false advertisement, and we don't like it nearly as much as your natural, beauty. It's like a chick wearing whatever it's called, Skims or Spinks or whatever, and then like
Spanx,
Spanx, and then you go to hook up, and maybe you're getting in a shower before the hookup, and all of a sudden her face melts and she's fucking 30 pounds heavier than what you thought. You're like, wait a minute here, dude. This is not happening right now.
Yeah, I've and if you make out with them while they have their makeup on, then you have it all over your face. like all
Right.
the foundation. Like I've made out with a couple girls, and then I'll wipe my face. I'm like, oh my god, to get a towel out, you're
Woo.
like Jesus
Yeah,
Christ,
man.
I'm wearing makeup now. What happened?
Yeah, they got sparkles on and everything. Hey, God
Sparkles.
bless.
Exactly.
Yeah, it used to be
Hey,
just strippers that did it, but
right, the
now
glitter you
it's
mean? Oh yeah, exactly.
yeah,
Glitter and
yeah, glitter.
now it's everywhere.
But it is crazy. I mean, you have airbrush makeup where it's like
Oh yeah,
literally you're putting a cake over your face, and it's like you might as well wear a mask. Get one of those CIA masks.
yeah.
I mean,
And
what's the
then really
difference?
deceive. Then they just pull their
Yeah,
mask off, and you're like, "What
right.
the fuck?" They look totally different. You're
Whoa.
like, "Ah!"
It's like Scooby Doo. It's like, hey, wait a second here. That's Mister Fucking whoever. Um, but yeah, what would be the difference if a guy wore, like, you're an ugly dude and you wore this thin mask to make you look like handsome, and then all of a sudden you get home and you're like, oh hey, peel it off. You're like, whoa, dude, what the fuck happened there?
What's
Went from
going
a
on?
9, yeah, went from a 9 to a 3 real quick. Mr. Brian Shapiro coming on today, pushing the limits talk show right out of Las Vegas.
Sweet.
Guy's
Mr.
crazy, man. He's on
Brian.
like
We like Brian.
Pierce Morgan regularly
That's awesome.
doing
Good
some
for him, man.
stuff. Yeah, man. I got to talk to
He
him
is.
about just being in that constant light of arguing almost. You know what I'm saying? Like you're constantly
Yeah.
battling. I mean, we talk about shit here and there, but we're not like fighting with fucking people on a regular. He you know, seems to be how it goes with him because it's a heavy political show. So it's like he puts people on that don't agree with him, or he goes on shows where they don't agree with him. So it's a lot of
Mhm.
battling. I'm just wondering how that is personally, if it works into his
Yeah,
personal
I
life.
mean, obviously, he's a great debater and
Master
probably
debater,
like
master debater.
master debater, exactly.
Yes,
Was
sir.
he I would curious if he was like, on the debate club back in, like, high school and stuff, you know?
Yeah, good point. All the audience out there, we see you guys coming in loud and proud. Carenza, what up? Daphne, how are you? Lori, only wear makeup sometimes on the weekends. Let's go, girl. That's what I'm talking
There
about,
you go.
Lori. Keep it going, girl. But you're married anyway. Your husband
And
doesn't
then the
care
other
about you
thing is,
anymore.
like, the big friggin' eyelashes.
Yeah,
Those are out of control, like, and then the
those are
friggin'
adequate.
gigantic nails, like, I told you I went
That's
on a date
weird.
one time with a girl who had long nails, not, like, super long, not like this long, but, like, long enough,
Yeah.
and she we're having, like, a coffee at, like, Earth in Laguna Beach, and I'm waiting for her, and she's like, "Oh," she texts me, she's like, "Hey, could you come give me a hand?" I'm like, "Sure, what's going on?" I get over there, she can't get her friggin' credit card out of the meter
Oh my God.
because her nails are too long.
Out of the what? Out of
Out of
the
the
reader?
parking meter. The
Oh,
parking
the
meter.
parking meter.
You know how
Oh
some
my
of them
God.
you slide the card in, the older
Yeah.
ones?
Yep.
She couldn't get her credit card out of it. I'm like, "Okay,
Wow.
sure.
Yeah. I
Let
mean,
me do
you
that
probably
for
need
you."
exactly. Oh, you're not married, Lori. Okay. Maybe like she probably needs help wiping her, privates
I
because
don't know,
yeah.
yeah, exactly, how if you can't get a credit card out of a machine, because your lo nails are too long, how the hell are you wiping and stuff?
Oh my God, that's gotta be fucking hard, man.
What's going on?
Um, yeah, exactly. I saw this one chick back in the day, dude. Her nails were so long they started to wrap around, and there was
Those are
like
the natural
three
ones, yes.
natural. But
Yeah,
my God, I'm like, and she had them on all four of the fingers, and they
right.
like curled like three times. I'm like, you must have been growing those for like 5 years, and that's disgusting. Like,
Oh,
what
it's
is
gross.
caught in those rolls of nails? Like, when my
Oh my
nails get a
god.
little too long, just as a dude, like, black stuff could get underneath them pretty quickly, and
Oh, yeah, go watch like, a YouTube video of, like, like, they take samples of what's under your nails just on a daily basis, like, they
yeah,
take samples and they look at it under a microscope. It is disgusting.
I
There's,
could
like,
imagine.
little parasitic bugs in there and friggin' bacteria and all kinds of nasty shit. Makes you not ever wanna, like, even put a nail anywhere near your mouth.
Yeah, agreed. Motherfucking greed. Uh, let's talk about good feels, Mr. Gracey. I'll put up real quick
Yeah,
for the
baby.
audience in
Good
case they
feels.
wanna go there.
We love Good
Uh,
Feels, one of our very first sponsors. We are all about it.
And it's awesome. So they got great product. You guys get 20% off using the promo code The Gracious 2. You could scan that QR code. They got the bomb seltzers, THC infused, but they also got these THC drops, dude, which are really cool. And you could just add them to your water. You could add them to like seltzer, whatever. And I think
different flavors, right? Flavored.
Yeah, yep. Different flavors. And then they're like 10 milligram drops, but there's like a shit ton of drops in the dropper. So you can get really twisted if you wanted to.
Yeah, if you want to get twisted, you can put a whole bunch of drops in. Hey.
That's right. That's right. Have some fun by the ton. But yeah, it's shop.getgoodfeels.com and then use coupon code TheGracious2, all one word. Y'all will get 20% off. And it's really good seltzer.
Scan the QR code right in front of you. Boom.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey.
But for that listening audience. And then we'll do another sponsor later.
Later. When QR codes first came out, you're like, what the fuck is this thing? What do you do with this? Like, how does this work? And you used to have to get an app to read them.
Oh, that's right.
No,
I wonder how they keep I wonder how they keep track of all these QR codes. Like they seem to be made up on the spot, but do they actually speak a language? Like, is there not a way to have two point to the same website? You know what I'm saying? Like if you put in the gracious2.com, is there only one way to make that QR code? Like, is it a language or something? Or is it just kind of randomly made?
The pattern always the same?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yes. I guess. I don't know.
I got to wonder. What's
Bobby saying? QR code was designed using a Go board. Okay. What is that? Oh, he can explain.
Do you want to come on to explain, Bobby? Or you want us to read it for you? Let's bring him on for a second here.
What's a Go board?
Remember, his pulse doesn't raise.
On this.
His pulse doesn't go over 50. A what?
You know the game Go? The game Go with the black and white pebbles?
Sure.
I'm not familiar with the game Go.
It's an ancient game. It's one of the most ancient games. It's one of the most complex games. It was recently AI beat the best Go player. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, the QR code is actually
I see.
It's ones and zeros. That's all it is. It's binary data put like each blank is a zero. Yeah, there you go. There's a board.
Interesting.
Gotcha. So it was designed by a Japanese creator, I believe, and he realized that you could use the digital ones and zeros as the black and white spots, and that's how the QR came about.
So will always be the same thing. Like if you're trying to point to the gracious2.com, that QR code, no matter what site makes it, is always going to be the same QR code. It's always
yeah.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. Wow. Thank you, Bobby.
Freaking genius.
The one and only. Yeah, man. When are we going to design something cool and fucking retire on our yachts? Dude, you see some of these yachts, man, people have? It's crazy.
Oh, Bezos has a yacht, gigantic yacht, and then a tender yacht that goes with it for all the toys and shit.
Yeah, but his yacht, like I think it was Rogan, maybe, I'm not sure, but some podcast was showing the Russian yachts that we had seen.
Gigantic yachts too. Yes,
God,
stupid.
They're like cities, 6-floor cities, bro.
Yeah,
like or apartment building, whatever. They're fucking huge, man.
Yeah, Bezos' yacht is no fucking joke either. It's I'm looking at it.
But I mean, the upkeep to run these things is so supposedly we seized some of these things and then like now we're paying to fucking, store them so they don't go bad while I guess they're selling them or whatever the fuck they're doing with them. And we're kind of going broke doing it. We put one in Italy. They're like, get this shit out of here. This is way too much money to upkeep.
Yeah, Jeff's yacht is 417 feet long.
Wow.
Okay? And then it has I think a 120-foot tender yacht that goes with it. That's just for toys, boats and tenders and like, some crew. That's where they
tender.
Like, what?
When you say tender, like money?
No. Tenders are little boats that they send out to like take people ashore and back. And
Gotcha. That's insane. I mean, I don't know if I would ever want that much money. That seems like way too much to think about. Because then it's like,
Well,
gotta have this money,
you
make
can,
money.
yeah. I mean, you can have almost anything you fucking want. Just think it up. Let's design a gigantic fucking yacht.
Right. Does life get boring at that point though? Like when it's like you have nothing to really strive for, or I mean, you could just ball out and like I guess Jeff Bezos kind of balling out. He went from like being like a kind of out of shape, you know,
Oh yeah,
Amazon CEO to
he's all
fucking
freaking jacked now. And he's
yeah.
probably on the testosterone, the human
Oh, for
growth
sure.
hormone, all that shit for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah. Got divorced and then switched that body around and
Nice
living
with
La
Lauren
Vida.
Sanchez. I used to watch Lauren Sanchez on the local news, the LA affiliate back in the day. That's how I know her. She's, now she's all plasticed up, and
That was his ex-wife or his girlfriend?
that's the new wife,
That's the
Lauren
new wife.
Sanchez. Yes.
Aha. Hey, God
Mm.
bless, man. She's there's some hotties out there, man. Sydney Sweeney. My God, are those boobs natural?
Oh, I think
Yes.
they are, baby. Yes.
Yeah. She's annoying. Her voice is annoying as fuck, but God damn. You know what I'm saying? I'd have to muzzle her after a little bit. Be like, all right, lady, enough with you.
That's enough. Stop talking.
Yeah. Zippy,
Yeah, but back
zippy.
to I don't know. I mean, I think guys like Bezos and Elon, they're just extremely, extremely competitive. So,
Yeah.
and that never leaves. So they want to keep making more money and getting the biggest fucking thing and doing this. It's like at some point, you'd think that they would just go, okay, I got enough. I'm just gonna fucking relax,
Right.
my life and go travel. But I guess that's what they enjoy doing is making
but
money.
Elon, it's like
things.
you hear he has like things that he wants to do. Like he wants to go to Mars. Like that's for sure. What every company he has is working for. Like the Boring company, whatever the fuck, is like to dig holes once they get to Mars.
Oh yeah, I was talking about that earlier before in a couple episodes a few times ago. Every one of his companies is geared towards going to Mars. Yeah.
Yeah. So like why he's got working so hard and stuff like that, but Bezos really hasn't set his intention since he left Amazon. You know what I'm saying? Like he has that private rocket thing.
Yeah, Blue
where he
Origin.
launches like
so dumb.
Yeah. But it doesn't seem like there's a goal to that. It just seems like it's to put celebrities up into orbit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Blue Origin is hilarious. Like when it first came out and he would do these interviews about it. Now mind you, Elon had already launched and recovered multiple fucking rockets. And so Bezos does this press conference that I remember watching. It was several years ago. And he's talking about his Blue Origin rockets doing this like it had never been done before. It goes up, then it lands back on the pad. It's like, yeah, no shit. Elon's already done it, dude.
Yeah,
he's made
and done it
he's
well.
already making money doing it. You haven't done anything new.
Right.
So what?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. The more space travel, the better, I guess. I mean,
for sure. Yeah. Just don't act like you're the first one doing it.
I want to bring Brian on, but yeah, maybe I'll bring him on for this. You guys hear about the like some big ass thing that we thought it was a meteor? What up, Brian Shapiro?
What's up, Brian? How are you?
Throwing copper artwork.
Yes,
see it up there. There you go.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Love it.
Yeah, but Brian,
good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, dude. But just real quick before we get into anything, did you guys see like there's some meteor that's heading towards Earth pretty rapidly, and like now they're saying
IA Atlas or something like that.
Yes. Yeah, they're saying it might not be a meteor; it might be like some kind of alien technology. You guys hear that?
Well, aspect? I mean, I've heard a little bit about it. Yeah, what is it called? Area 51. That's like, or what is it? That's like 45 minutes from Vegas. I don't know. I've never been there before.
Area 51. Yeah.
Yep.
Lake,
yeah. Apparently, there's aliens there, but I don't know. I don't know if I believe it or not.
Bob Lazar back at '89. That's the whole reason we know about Area 51 because Bob Lazar came out and said that he worked in an area in Area 51 called S4, and they were back engineering alien craft, and that's how the public learned about Area 51 because before that it was completely top secret. No one knew anything about it.
And supposedly whatever element he was describing back then, within the past couple of years, they've like discovered or figured out how to use or some shit.
Talking about a stable. Oh, what the hell was it called now? I can't remember it. The name
Element 151, I think.
Yeah, but it had a name.
I think it's 151.
Yeah, and it was not discovered at that point, but he's talking about it. and now it's been discovered, but you can't make a stable form of it. So supposedly these aliens had a stable form of it, and that's how they made anti-gravity.
Right, you believe in aliens?
I guess I'm one of the lucky ones. I've never been probed by an alien before, so I guess I consider myself lucky.
Thank you.
I don't know. I don't know if I necessarily. I would think that if there are aliens on this planet, we would know by now. But extraterrestrial activity, sure, I believe that, but I believe that's human made. I do believe that there are. Yeah, I do believe that there are plenty of unidentified flying objects everywhere. It could be from anywhere, but as far as aliens, green people, no, I don't think that exists.
If you get into deep conspiracies about that, the deep conspiracy is that the government and the elites of the world are going to use an alien invasion to finally go, okay, we got complete control of everybody, right? They're going to use false images in the sky and ships landing and technology that we actually have against the human population to subjugate everybody. But it's a conspiracy theory. But it could make sense. Who knows?
Who knows?
Well, if the Earth is flat and we have that dome above it, like Bobby thinks, it'd be very easy to put those images in the sky like that. They can just cast it right off the dome.
They can project it right onto the dome.
Oh my God, there's so much shit to really contemplate. I miss the good old days of the 90s where fucking Live was Rolling Stones Artist of the Year in 95 and life was simpler, man.
Yep.
I don't have to worry about all this garbage.
I remember that. Those were the good old days. I flew out.
Great. Yes.
The movies. I think all the hip hop was better. The movies were better in the 90s. I still live in the 90s. I think everything was better in the 90s. And then of course you guys come out and everything was better.
I agree with you on that, man. It's everything's so fucking wacky now. I'm like,
it is. I flew out.
Go ahead. Sorry.
I agree. No, I was just going to say, I did fly out to San Diego to see Live and Collective Soul at Del Mar. It was a good show. I flew out to Reno and I saw Live put on a show, but I'm probably going to speak the obvious here. Obviously, it's not the same. Drums, you have your unique style. It doesn't sound the same. Good musicians he's got up there. It still sounds good, but even a song like Lakini's Juice, the guitar just sounds different. It's not Chad's guitar, it's not Patrick's bass. And like I said, Ed still sounds good, but it's just not the same. And I know I'm speaking the obvious here, but that's where I'm at. I mean, I'm still going to go see them. They're coming to Vegas to the Venetian. They're doing 2 nights here. The tickets are like $300 or $400, which is insane.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. If you want to sit, close, it's like $300-$400. I'm like, what?
Wow.
He does these meet and greets where he charges like $550 to get a quick picture with him. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Grab. Yeah, man.
It's all about money for him. That's it.
Yeah.
He doesn't care. That's why, he doesn't care about the musicianship or if it sounds the same. He doesn't give a shit. It's all about money.
No, I'm going to be honest with you. Over the last 10 or 15 years, I don't like any of his solo stuff. I really don't. I think it's too poppy. It doesn't sound anything like Live.
Right.
I think the distance to here for me was like the last album that to me sounded like Live.
That's where we all got in a room and made together, and then after that, started. He would just bring an idea to the band already like basically done, arrangement wise, everything, and then here, play to this. And we're just like, okay, At that point, Patrick, Chad, and I were just like, okay, well, bands, we're still making money, and it's fun to go play, and.
Why fight the?
Maybe Ed will get lucky and have a hit that does well. But really,
but it's just crazy that.
That's why we did the Gracious Few. Like we fucking were like, okay, we're getting in a room. We got Kevin. We're rocking out again and fucking writing songs the way we did. And we actually did that with Chris Shin for The Turn as well.
Yeah, man.
I thought that album was really good. I thought that was a really good album. I thought you guys did a really good job. A lot of good songs on there. And I saw you guys in Hollywood do a show out there. And I think Blues? I saw that show, the House of Blues. I saw you guys in Vegas. You did a show at Hard Rock with Chris.
Yes.
I thought Chris did a really good job, and I thought that album was very underrated. I thought it was really good.
Thank you. Yeah, we want to re-release.
I really did.
Put it back out. took it off. We kind of took it off the market because Ed was coming back, and we didn't want to hurt his little feelings. But whatever. Who cares?
Yeah. Is there
But I
any
think it's
chance
the
that you
same.
guys get? Yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I think it's the same for anything that you put out under the live name. It has to be the 4 original members. Like the thing with the turn is that Ed wasn't there, and the thing is with this
Right.
new shit is that the 3 guys aren't there, Chad, and Patrick. So it's like you're selling something that isn't, and I think people hear that and know that. Like I think if the turn was under maybe the Gracious Few or like a different band name, it would have been huge. But I think a big portion of the live fan base was like, I don't know if I could support that because it's not all 4 of them together type of deal. I think Live's fans are just like into the magic, the 4 of them together, and anything between that is
I
a
think
substitute and not going to work.
I think Ed lied to me because he did my radio show years ago when he was on the Throwing Copper 25th anniversary acoustic tour. And that was around the time where you guys released The Turn. And I said, Ed, have you listened to The Turn? Have you listened to Chris? What do you think about the album? And he says to me, no, I haven't listened to it. And I'm thinking to myself, there is no chance in hell that he hasn't at least listened to what you guys sound like. And I knew he was lying, but it's like, whatever.
Well, now, conversely, I have not listened to one performance of them live with all the new people, just because I don't want to hear.
Yeah, I've tried.
I was joking and I was saying, yeah, we should get Chad front row at the Vegas show. Yeah, I'm sure you'd love to do that.
I'll just show up and smile at him and wave. What's up, buddy? Yeah.
Then people in the crowd would be like, "Wait, shouldn't you be up there?" Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That would be a little awkward. But you guys were talking about how do I deal with the stress of like debating people every day, which is quite stressful. It definitely affects my personal life. It's very stressful. But music. I go to a lot of shows. I go to, I go out probably way too much for a 45-year-old, but
no way.
I need it because, sometimes, yelling at people is not very fun. And that's what Pierce Morgan wants. But he likes it. And, I wish there were less people on a panel so you can talk for 20 seconds without getting interrupted. But the only times I really raise my voice is on the Pierce Morgan show and when somebody calls in and says something really stupid on my show, which happens every day. But that's about it. I mean,
was usually 4 or 5 people on a panel on Pierce?
Usually it's 4 people. I mean, the last one I did was last week with Riley Gaines and Jillian Michaels and Nancy Mace and Megan Kelly started the show. So yeah, it was a pretty. We were talking about Charlie Kirk, and obviously that's a horrible situation. And he wanted me on to talk about it. And obviously, it was an emotional day. I was live on the air when it happened, and I was supposed to debate. It was horrible. I was supposed to debate Charlie Kirk in Phoenix in December.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it was terrible. I got emotional because the man has kids.
Debate, yeah, that would have been a great debate because I would have loved to have done that. A lot of the people he debated weren't, on the same level as him. Whereas I feel you could have went to battle with him.
One of my criticisms was he debated a bunch of 18 and 19-year-old liberals on college campuses that were not prepared. And Ben Shapiro kind of does the same thing. No relation there. But listen, the one thing I had in common with him, Charlie Kirk, is that he wanted political discourse. And he wanted people that disagree with him at the front of the line. And I did respect him for that. I disagree with him on almost everything. But, anybody that celebrated his death, it's beyond inappropriate. It's horrible.
Yeah.
And I said that on the Pierce Morgan show. It's reprehensible, and political violence cannot be condoned on either side. And I think it's important to say that. And what happened in the church over the weekend, I'm sure you guys heard about that. The church shooting in Michigan. It's just awful. And we're living in some weird times right now. And I have people that were at that Charlie Kirk event 20 feet away. I've never seen anybody get murdered before. That's traumatic. The video that I saw is traumatic, let alone being there. So yeah, it's just been a rough couple of weeks, a lot of anger. Yeah. It's tough times we're living in right now. So music, I'll go fly to see Ed. Yeah. I wish you guys were still on stage, but yeah.
I think earlier, were you going to ask if we'll ever get back together?
Well, my first question was Chris. Do you think you guys could get back with Chris and tour?
I don't know. Maybe. I mean, Chris is a great guy. I mean, it kind of ended acrimoniously because he was sort of, he was kind of butthurt when we were like, Ed's coming back. But the funny thing is, we had conversations when he first started or first came with us. We're like, Ed's probably going to come back eventually. He's like, oh no, I get that, and blah 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 blah. And then when it did happen, he wasn't happy about it. But it was, Chris, like I said, Chris is an amazing human being. I loved him. He's a great guy. We had lots of laughs and fun together, and it was just got to the point where, unfortunately, he couldn't remember the lyrics to Lightning Crashes. Like, he had to write them down and have them on.
That's not good.
No. And he messed up the lyrics to Lightning Crashes on national television in Australia. We're just, luckily, the three of us were like, okay, just keep the song going.
Yeah.
Like,
That can't happen.
here?
Yeah, I was at the when you guys did, I think, a 25th Thorn and Copper anniversary gig in Atlantic City. I was at that show with Chris.
Cool.
And it was very cool. And you had some people like backstage that were singing backup vocals, if I recall, at that show. And Chris, there were several songs where he was struggling with the lyrics. I saw that. Yeah.
That kind of, he has a lot of anxiety. I think it came down more, not his memory, but his anxiety was affecting him in that way. So,
there's been
I get into.
I really enjoyed the interview you guys did with Chad Taylor. I really watched that whole thing a couple times. I thought it was really good. Is there any chance you guys can get Patrick on
the podcast? Eventually, yeah. Patrick, we're having lots of lawyer calls right now because of all the situation with Ed. So the last call we had, I actually said hello to Patrick, and he said hello back. So we made a breakthrough.
Yes.
Well, that's good. That's good.
So eventually, maybe, yes, I think so. I mean, we're all working together on the whole lawsuit thing and all that unfortunate stuff, but like, we're working together on that. So
yeah, that sucks.
He's got an open invite, so whenever he's ready, PD, we got you, my man.
You should have Patrick and Chad on at the same time.
Yeah, we could do that.
I was gonna say
that'd be fun.
We might be pulling stuff out of Patrick if he's on here. He's kind of a shyer, I would say the shyest maybe out of all four of them. What do you think?
Such
Chad?
a great bass player.
The quietest, right?
Amazing bass player. He is the quietest, but he's also the funniest. Like, I mean, side
backstage.
Humor. Oh yeah, like on the bus and shit. You get him going, man. Like he'll pick a character and be in that character for a while. Like,
oh, that's awesome.
And then it's usually on PC. So
I have to ask you this, Chad. You don't have to answer it, but I saw some shows back in the day where it looked like Ed was on something. Like it looked like, I mean, I know he liked to drink and stuff, but it looked like he was on speed or something back in the day, like during the Samadhi tour. And like, was he doing any of that stuff back in the day?
I didn't pay attention and I didn't know, but apparently there has been some, going around.
Nose
back then too. No, I didn't know. I never did it and I never saw it, but it was around. I think most people knew to keep it away from me because I'm just like, I've never been into that kind of shit. I drink here,
right,
and I'll take some. I don't smoke anything, but I'll like eat a gummy here and there. But
or have some Good Feel seltzers.
That's right, Good Feel seltzers. Exactly. But anyway,
nice,
that could have definitely been, and there's been a lot of talk about that recently. So who knows? I don't know. I can't confirm or deny.
I had the complete opposite with Ed. It was like the second or third time I met him, it just got off stage and like he was like his energy level was low to where I'm like, did this dude just fucking pop 3 Xanax or something? Because he was like so chill compared to 10 minutes ago on stage. I'm like, this dude seemed to mellow out real quick.
It was the times that I've met him, which are probably a dozen times. The last time I met him, he was the friendliest, and it was when you guys were with him. You guys did a show in Las Vegas. I believe it was at the Hard Rock, and it was the last tour you guys did. So I go backstage. Last person I saw there was Chad Taylor, and then Ed's just sitting there with a woman on his lap, not his wife. I don't even know if he's still married or not, but and I was the only person. Okay, well, yeah, that's what I saw, by the way. He jumps up out of his chair and he sees me. I'm wearing a Live shirt, and he, like 10 minutes, we were just talking, and he was extremely friendly. And I think that was the last tour you guys were on. So it seems like he has his ups and downs, and sometimes he's moody, sometimes he's extremely friendly. But
He's most
A
lead
human
singers
being.
like that. And a human
Yeah.
being, but
Yeah.
most lead singers have extreme emotional dynamics. Go back and forth.
Yeah.
Makes
But the crowds are
sort of
good.
sense.
I mean, the crowds are good. I mean, I went to the show in Reno. It was just them, and there were probably 3,000 or 4,000 people there. And people were buying a lot of merchandise, and there's still a lot of fans out there that would love to have you guys get back together. I'm sure the sound is just different. That's just the bottom line.
Right.
It's just
Yes.
different.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, he's still doing good business. And good for him.
I mean, as
Yeah,
the songs you guys built together, the albums you built together, those are fucking endless, timeless tracks.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? They'll live
Mhm.
on forever. I mean, there's really not many better bands that came out of the 90s, and the 90s fucking rocked, man.
No, Throwing Copper has to be one of the top 5 alternative rock albums of all time. I guess I'm biased. I would say it's the best. I would say 10, Pearl Jam. I don't know, Chad. Like, what do you think are some of the best alternative rock albums of all time?
Oh, like you said, 10 is definitely up there. What's Nirvana's first
Soundgarden,
record?
Super Unknown.
Nirvana's first record. I mean, not the first record, but what's the blue record?
Never mind.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Jesus. My mind's going.
Yep.
Yeah, the Soundgarden, STP, Purple.
Yep.
I love.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I mean,
Yeah.
I would put Throwing Copper in there too, for sure.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah.
With my ADD, and I have it really bad, there's not many albums I could listen to front to back, and Throwing Copper is certainly one of them. That's for sure. I mean, I still do it. I still listen to it. So, but I'm usually the guy that just, with the old CDs, I just fast forward to the song that I want to hear,
Yes.
But every Throwing Copper song, every song is incredible. And so I feel the same way about Secret Samadhi too, by the way. And I love Mental Jewelry.
Me too.
I love it. You know what I was listening to yesterday in my car? You'll laugh at this. 4 songs. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Negation. I love that song.
Heaven Wore a Shirt. Absolutely.
Yeah. I still jammed to Negation. I like that song, and it was like taking me back to the days when I was like in middle school, so it's a long time ago. Yeah. But how old were you guys when you recorded that? You guys were really young.
We were, let's see, that was 91.
Tops 18.
When we recorded it. So we recorded it in the summer of 91. So yeah, I was 20.
20.
Wow.
I was born in 71.
And Vicious Crowd is on there too, I think, right? Isn't it? Am I?
4 songs is Operation Spirit, Good Pain,
right? Operation Spirit, right?
And and Heaven Wore a Shirt,
right?
Yep.
And a Good Pain. Good Pain made 3 different cuts. I mean, Good Pain's on the Death of a Dictionary.
Oh yeah,
right.
On 4 songs, and it's all Mental Jewelry. Yes,
and all different recordings of it, right? It's not all the same recording. Like,
no, 4 songs and Mental Jewelry are the same. It's the same recording. But Death of a Dictionary is not. Yeah.
Dude,
so here's something I would
from Death of a Dictionary. Just gotta say it. Great tune.
Paper Flowers. I know that song.
Yes, sir.
I'm a real fan. Come on, you see the artwork there. I'm a real fan. So
where did you get? I wanted to ask. That seems like custom, dude. That doesn't seem like.
That was. I'm sure Chad will remember this. This was Costa Mesa tour with Bush and Our Lady Peace.
Yeah.
I was at the Costa Mesa show. And that was, and I had met you, Chad, actually back, it was a while ago. You met a lot of people, but yeah, that was the show. And you guys were selling that little rug there. And so I thought, hey, that's pretty cool. I'll hang that up in my place. So,
yeah, we sold those.
That was a great show.
Yes. Thank you. Yeah.
That was
Fairgrounds.
That's one of the best shows I've ever seen.
Corenza's going off saying no hard drugs anywhere back in those days. So she's vehemently denying Ed's use or anybody's use for that matter. Hey, I was back there and I was certainly doing some hard drugs. So don't say they weren't there, Corenza. I was there. Anywho.
That's funny.
But yeah, I was just going to say the first 4 live albums, I think I could listen to start to finish, from Mental Jewelry to The Distance to Here. Yeah. Not many albums you could do that with.
Well, I was going to say, like, we modeled, like, we loved Joshua Tree. Like, I can listen to that record all the way through. There's some REM records I can listen all the way through. And that's what we were kind of trying to emulate. Like, we wanted to make every song great.
Yeah.
On Mental Jewelry, Throwing Copper. We did our best on all 4 of those records, even Distance to Here. And then kind of got off that path, unfortunately. But
Hey,
I'm
now.
wondering what your favorite song is on those 4 albums. For me, Throwing Copper, believe it, Damn It Otter Creek. I love that song.
Right.
It's always Lakini's Juice for me on Secret Samadhi, The Distance to Here, Voodoo Lady. I really like that song.
Yeah.
I
dude.
really loved that one. And what am I missing here? Mental Jewelry.
Yep.
You Are the World is
Ooh, yeah.
I know that's what I don't know, there's just something about that song. I just love that song.
I would go Pieces Now,
Ooh, yeah.
and then Damn It, I'll go with I'll either go with Damn It Otter Creek or White Discussion.
White Discussion. I know you like White Discussion. Yeah.
I like playing it.
It's a great tune.
Yeah.
Great tune.
Damn It Otter Creek was modeled off of a YouTube, for me, drumming anyway, from a song called Exit on Joshua Tree.
Mm.
So you ever listen to that? Anyway, and then Secret Samadhi. I like Ghost. I just made that drum video.
Sexy.
I remembered how much I like that song. For my YouTube.
That's a cool
channel.
ass drum beat too.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then for Distance to Here, probably Sparkle.
Ooh,
that's a good song. Yeah.
Dude, I found out
that's a good one.
When Chad Taylor was on that was a Ed Kowalczyk guitar riff, and I was like, no way, dude. I totally thought that one was
Ed came up with some
Chad
great
Taylor.
riffs, became great songs, absolutely.
But it just sounded
interesting.
I mean, you could just tell that they write together, because that's definitely taken from Chad Taylor's playing style. It just seemed to me.
Well, Chad
here's
how to play guitar, basically.
Yeah.
I never knew
never admit that, but that's what happens.
Well,
so here's a question for Chad. I have a question for Chad. So, I've been doing a lot of TV over the last year, and occasionally, even at a few live shows, people recognize me. Hey, I follow your YouTube. Hey, can I get a selfie with you? Hey, I just saw you on Pierce Morgan. Now, this is very new to me. Like, sometimes it's cool. Sometimes I was on a date a few weeks ago. We were doing karaoke, and some guy comes up to me, starts wanting to talk politics with me, and it was a little strange. I'm wondering how you dealt with that when you first started to be recognized in public. Like, how did you deal with that? I'm curious.
It rarely happens to me outside of context of being at the show. But like even during Throwing Copper, I would walk out into the fucking crowd and watch the openers. And
really,
rarely, if ever, was I recognized, even back then, even at the height of Throwing Copper touring. But so it happens to me occasionally. I'll be on the street and someone will start looking at me, and I never think it's because they think they know who I am. I'm just like, what's going on? Why are you looking at me? And then they're like, oh, hey, you're right. I'm like, oh, yes. I always say I'm not facially famous, but if I mention it to people, then they know. But Ed,
it's so weird. Yeah,
that on
it's
a
weird.
different level. Like
it's so crazy. So many people my age, even in their 30s and 50s, when I say the band live, they give me this look. I think I've heard of them. And then I'll go on my YouTube page and I will literally play 6 or 7 songs that they know.
Right.
I'll go play Selling the Drama, I Alone, Lightning Crashes, all these songs. Oh, I know that song. Oh, I know that song. It's like, I get that with my friends, even people my own age, all the time,
Yeah.
Yep. Well, it's funny because, back in the day, the guy who was running our record label is named Gary Kerfers, and he's a legendary manager. He's passed away now, but he managed the Talking Heads and the Ramones and Jane's Addiction and Blondie and Thompson Twins. Lots of huge 80s bands. And he's like, you don't need to be in the press all the time. They need you more than you need them. And so I think like our contemporaries like Pearl Jam and Nirvana and Smashing Pumpkins and all those Soundgarden, all those bands they were on the covers of all those magazines all the time, where we were offered those covers, but Gary would be like, no, you're not doing that. We're like, why not? Like, and I think that's kind of led to the disconnect of the name and the songs.
Yeah.
And for better or worse, I don't know, that he wouldn't let us be on the cover of Rolling Stone until we were voted on by the readers as whatever best band of the 96 or whatever 95
anyway. Baby, artist of the year.
So I've often said that is Gary
pretty awesome.
He didn't want an oversaturation, but also I think it's later in our career led to a disconnect of
Definitely.
I've kind of heard live. Oh, yeah, I know Lightning Crashes. Oh, yeah, absolutely. So
Yeah.
whatever.
Well, it was like Nirvana.
Yeah.
They're always talking about we don't want to be in the limelight and, we just want to play our music. Yet they did every interview. They were on every fucking show they could be on. They were on every magazine. So it's like, yeah, you guys actually put your money where your mouth was and didn't do those things. And, who knows? It probably did hurt because I guess doing those, like teeny magazines and whatever keeps you in the limelight. And if somebody hears, oh, this is live, I Alone, they might think, oh, is this a band playing this song, I Alone live or something? Like they might not even correlate that that's the name of the band.
Well, when Mental Jewelry came out in Rolling Stone, it was listed as the band name Mental Jewelry and the record is live.
Oh, jeez.
So,
oh my God.
Yeah.
I remember I was 15 years old. My story is I had heard Selling the Drama for the first time. Didn't know who you guys were. I had heard Pain Lies on the Riverside on the radio, but I didn't know it was live. So I liked Selling the Drama. Then I saw your MTV Unplugged, which was fucking amazing. And I said, I have to go see these guys, right?
Cool.
So I went, bought Throwing Copper. I was addicted to it. Saw the show at the Meadows Music Theater in Hartford, Connecticut.
Okay.
That tour, the Throwing Copper tour, and I was just completely blown away by that show. So then I discovered Mental Jewelry, and I just like, holy shit, these guys are unbelievable. And then I became like obsessed, became obsessed.
Yeah.
I went to live shows with a fan I was like 16 years old. You might know who she is, actually. This was, she was like in her mid to late 30s. Her name is Susan. She lived in Connecticut. Susan could, really nice lady. Obsessed with you guys.
Yes.
Yeah. And she would drive me to the shows because, I don't even think I had a driver's license back then. And she would pick me up and we'd go to all the shows on the East Coast. And I hit her up on social media the other day and I said, Susan, it's been like 30 years. Why don't you come to Vegas and let's see a show? Let's go see a live show. But she would drive me all over the place, and we'd see you guys everywhere.
And she just kind of disappeared. We broke up in, 2009, and then she never really came back around. But she come backstage. Like we could not stop her from getting backstage. Like there was a point where we're like, okay, we would give out her picture to all the security guards and be like, do not let this girl, not that she was harmful or anything, but we were just like, why does she, every freaking show, she's backstage, like at every meeting. We're like, God damn. And so at one point we were just like, okay, keep this. We were just trying to like see if they could do it, but she was always backstage. We'd give out her picture. We had security guard Tom Robb, this guy we had out with us forever. We told him no, she can't come backstage. We gave her a freaking nickname. We called her TR Blackie.
Yeah.
For Tom Robb, black hair, and then she would be backstage every time. It was like,
that's hysterical.
She would wear Depends and stand in the front row the whole fucking time, never leave.
Okay, that's wild.
She was wild.
Yeah, I went to one show. It was a college. I don't remember which college it was. It was about 3 hours from Connecticut, and she took me to the show. And at that show, I think it was the Secret Samadhi tour? No, it was the Distance to Here tour. And at one point during the show, Ed was telling all the women to take off their bras. Okay.
Oh, yes.
So you remember that? Okay.
Yes.
That was the show that I went with Susan and Chad. I'm not making this up. She literally took all of her clothes off. Everything.
Wow.
Yeah. And then when when you want to talk about awkward, when the show was over, she's still naked and the lights go on. And she's like, God. Brian, stand in front of me. That was something else. I can say I've never taken. She's she's okay. She was all right. But I can a little obsessed with the band. I think that's fair to say. I was obsessed too, but I wasn't taking my clothes off. I like women. Right. I wasn't taking my clothes off. Yeah, I wasn't going backstage a million times. I probably went backstage. No, I didn't do that.
You weren't going back to like see the guys. Like you were going back there to spit some music knowledge with them.
Exactly.
Like, I want to fucking blow Chad.
Yeah. It was none of that for me. No, there was no wanting to blow anybody. That's for sure. But over the years of doing radio, I've made some friends. Richard Patrick of Filter is one of my good friends. Mm-hmm. I was actually just hanging out with him in LA. He's a great guy. Wes Scantlin from Puddle of Mud. He's actually a really good guy. He's got some alcohol abuse issues and stuff, but he's not a bad guy. Yeah. So, over the years when you do, radio as long as I have. You make friends with people that you admire, but Ed is just no. I just did some interviews with him, and he's a different cat, man.
Mm-hmm.
He's a different cat, but
yes,
yeah, I wonder if you guys would ever collaborate with somebody like Richard or somebody like that. I don't know if you guys would consider doing that.
Be open to it. I mean, we might be open to it. Chad and I are kind of talking about working on some stuff.
Dude, it'd be totally cool if you did like another Gracious Few type of deal where you got some cool ass singer from a cool band and you guys went and did your thing.
Yeah. I think that would be cool. I don't know. I mean, it'd be a way for you guys to make money. The fans would still certainly come out. I don't know. I'm just curious if you guys would do that again, because I think it'd be a lot of fun to see you guys out there playing again, even if it's not with Ed.
Yeah,
not Chad Taylor and friends. Do not play in that band. I'm gonna just.
What the hell was that? What the hell was that?
It's still going
what was
on,
that?
I think.
Well, I don't know.
That was weird.
He wanted to, he was doing his new interpretations of the songs. I've talked to him about it now. He just wanted to play music, and he was just sick of sitting around not doing anything. So, he misses.
It was an evening I shared with the sun. It was weird. It was just weird hearing him sing those songs. That's all. It was just strange. That's all.
It was just like, dude, you are the original writer of these, and now you're reinterpreting them, and it's not as good. So just maybe go back to how they were being played or something. I don't know. It seemed strange. And it's like, was that his
bizarre
style of music all along, and he just played him the other way? Like, I don't know. It just was a little wacky.
It's interesting, Brian. I'll run by the idea of Richard Patrick to Chad and see if
I've been good friends.
Have a connection.
I mean, Richard and I talk almost every day.
Oh, cool.
And I know he's mainly politics, Chad. You don't want to talk politics with him. You guys wouldn't get along with that. But
we won't
but
go with it.
but I can tell you right now, he's a really good dude, and extremely talented. Now, I don't know if you remember this, but when STP broke up with Scott Weiland, Richard joined the DeLeo brothers, and they did an album. Army of Anyone was the name of and it was great. They played STP stuff. They played Filter stuff. I don't know. I just envision, if you guys did something like that, it would be awesome.
Well, it's an interesting.
He's a really good guy,
because Chad and I have been talking about working on some stuff and possibly who would get to sing. And I was like, yeah, it'd be cool if it was somebody that was already established and famous. Not that Chris wasn't established, but he was kind of lesser known than, say, Richard Patrick, for instance.
Yeah.
Richard's a pretty popular guy. I mean, we went to a Raiders game last year, and there were like 40 people that came up to him. It was pretty cool. Obviously he's still doing his Filter stuff, and he loves U2 as well. He does some U2 covers, and you guys came out around the same time, right? Mm-hmm. And he's got a great voice. I know he could do the live stuff. I've talked to him about it. He likes. Yeah, I've talked to him about you guys, and it was cool. We went into a record store. It was a very popular record store in LA, and I'm trying to remember the name of it, where they sell a bunch of vinyls and stuff. And they had a couple Filter. Yeah. Me and Richard went there.
Oh, cool.
And then I'm looking to see if they have Filter albums, and then I'm just making a video and say, Rich, excuse me, sir, is this a good album? It was kind of funny, and a couple people recognize him. You know who his brother is, right?
Yeah.
Robert Patrick, the actor. Yeah.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Really?
So pretty talented family.
P1000, baby.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sopranos. He was in the Sopranos too. He played the
he's done many
degenerate.
Yeah.
He's really cool. And I know Richard's doing scores for movies now. He's doing a lot of that, and cool. I think he's got a new album coming out soon. But yeah, man, I'd love to link you guys up, because some of my favorite bands, you guys and Filter. So it'd be like, maybe I'm selfish, I don't know, but I think you guys would kill it.
Filter and Everclear with Christian.
Summerlin, the Summerlin tour. I was there. Cool. I saw you guys twice on that tour. Okay. I'm a real fan. I saw you guys in Vegas. I was talking to Chad for a while. That's when you guys had all that white chalky shit on your shirts. Yeah. Remember that?
Baby powder.
And then you guys played in a place called Laughlin, Nevada. Do you remember that show?
Oh, yeah, I remember Laughlin. Yep, right on the river there.
Sponge. It was with Sponge too, right? I think you guys toured. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that was a fun tour. I just saw Everclear and Hoobastank in San Diego last month. Pretty cool. Pretty cool.
Playing again. They've been.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they're a good band.
I heard. I heard Art.
The lead singer of Hoobastank is the brother of the guy that I just mentioned, our security guard, Tom Robb. Like his family,
Oh, no shit.
Doug Robb is his whole family, like Tom Robb's family. Tom Robb he's a security specialist, and he works with like Metallica now and all these big bands. But he's also an amazing artist. Like he does pastel and pencil drawings, like amazing stuff. And so you have Doug Robb, who's an accomplished musician. His other brother, his older brother, was one of the head designers for BMW motorcycles forever. And
wow.
So very, very artistic family and very talented on different, artistic fronts. But anyway, connection.
The BMW motorcycle is not one of the best looking motorcycles, by the way. Just want to put that out there.
Well,
it's like a weird. I don't know, dude. I love Beamers.
Bikes than like laid back crotch
yeah,
rockets.
Yeah. It's like you tried to mix luxury on something that's not really luxurious. You know what I'm saying? Motorcycles, like you're roughing it. You're not having fucking, whatever they have on them. They just look like too much for me for a motorcycle.
Yeah. On a side note, the other day I did see The Who with Billy Idol. That was a pretty cool show.
Really?
Yeah, that was at MGM Grand. I saw it the other day, and boy, those guys still sound fucking great. Billy Idol was great too.
Yeah,
but boy, those guys in The Who are they're just incredible. That was a really, really good show.
This is their last tour, right? They've said this.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but I think they said it a couple times. Like when they went out with the Black Crowes, where the Black Crowes were doing Led Zeppelin, and then The Who was like the next night, like they were doing like this dual tour thing. I'm pretty sure that was supposed to be The Who's last tour.
Well, you know how it is. They always say it's the last tour, and then they come back and do another one and make money. But I've seen a lot of good shows in the last year, but that was phenomenal. That was the other day at MGM. Did you guys ever play MGM Grand, Chad, that you remember in Vegas?
No, we never. I don't think we ever played at was it in the arena there?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we never played that venue.
I saw you guys there for the AVN Awards or party there for the AVN Awards, the porn awards.
No, I went to.
I've gone to that.
That was at Resorts World.
Okay.
The new Hilton property, but yes,
that is the best. Okay, I will say that is the best red carpet that I've done of any red carpet with these porn stars. I asked them, who would you rather do a sex scene with, Adolf Hitler or Osama bin Laden? And they give me these real answers. Well, I kind of like his mustache, but I like Osama's, style. You wouldn't believe the answers I got. I asked them, like, what's the worst thing that ever happened to you on set? I mean, you wouldn't even believe the answers I got, but it's the one red carpet. It's fucking, I mean, I can give you a few answers, but yeah, it's fucking crazy, the stuff I hear. But I always do that red carpet because it's always a lot of fun.
Well, bring me as your plus one, Brian.
My friend, I have a good. So back to the AVN. Hold on, John. Sorry, my friend he works in that industry. He works in the toy industry, the adult toy industry, right? And he's been in it for years and years. And so he's gone to the AVNs like every friggin' year for the past 20 years. And this was the first AVNs after COVID had happened, right? So it was 22? 20? I think it was 22. And so he told me that. Maybe what's that?
Maybe 21.
I don't know.
Right, because wasn't Vegas open by that point? Maybe not.
Vegas was open like not too long after, COVID.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we go there, and he's told me what happens in years past. Like, he goes to all the VIP parties and like, friggin' hotel, like rented hotel rooms and like all kinds of debaucherous shit's going on, and you might get lucky and da-da-da. Great. I'm like, fuck, let's go, man. I'm ready. I'm single. I'm out. Let's do this. And so we get there, and it's like I said, it's the first year after COVID had shut it all down, and it was we just ended up having dinner together every night because, and he's an old high school friend, and it was awesome to catch up with him, but no crazy parties, nothing like that happening. Like he's like, man, I'm so sorry. I was like, no, dude, it's cool.
Yeah,
so I did go to the actual awards, and the guy who got like best male performer, his speech was I don't think he was trying it, but it was just like the speech in Boogie Nights. Just like, Mark Wahlberg's speech in Boogie Nights. I was just like,
it really is unbelievable.
It's funny.
The best blowjob scene goes to, and then the woman gets on stage and starts crying. It's like, it's unreal.
Yeah.
I have a few friends in Vegas in that industry. Evan Stone, pretty popular male porn star. He does my show sometimes. Katie Morgan is a friend of mine.
Oh, nice.
they're interesting people, that's for sure, and they're fun to hang out with. But yeah, that award show is nuts. It's absolutely crazy. It's fun. The expo's insane. I have so many stories from the expo. It's just unbelievably insane. But where do they have? I think they have it back now at the Hard Rock. Now the Virgin. It's called the Virgin.
Nice.
Now.
Perfect.
Yeah, they brought it back
them.
there.
All right. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good place. That's
yeah,
better than it was at Resorts World the year I did it. And it was like, it was just weird.
You guys got to come out for the AVNs this year, man. What are you guys waiting for?
I would
contact my friend. When are they? They're in January, right?
I might be too horny to go there.
You should come out there,
to
man.
Vegas. Fuck, I should come back and see if it got any better since it's a few years past the show I went to.
The economy here is struggling a little bit, but you can probably get good deals on hotel rooms these days. And I don't know. I mean, I was on the Strip, a few days ago, and it was pretty packed. It was busy. So, Vegas is Vegas, and there's always something fun to do here. I love it. And there's not too many other places in the country I'd rather live than Vegas. I have great friends here.
Really?
Great friends. The music. I mean, the entertainment capital of the world. It's incredible, and the best restaurants. Yeah, there's not a lot of culture here. Yeah. It gets really hot for a few months, but I love it here. I don't like LA. I'd rather live here than LA.
Yeah.
Well, for sure.
I've been thinking about getting establishing residency in Vegas because my girls are 11, and my son's 16, so I got to be around here until they turn 18. But I'd like to establish residency in Vegas because I can go back and forth.
You should.
And not have to pay California fucking state income tax.
Yeah.
So, it's funny if I do that, Brian, I'll definitely be looking you up because I'll need
for sure
people to hang with.
Absolutely, dude. Yeah, absolutely. And if ever you need Richard's contact or anything, just let me know. I'm sure he'd love to talk to you guys.
I'm gonna have that conversation with Chad for sure. And
Cool. Sounds good,
that'll
man.
be
Absolutely.
Fucking if that comes to fruition.
I think he would definitely want to talk to you guys about it for sure. He's still doing his filter stuff, but he's always looking to do side projects and stuff like that. Like Army of Anyone, they were awesome. So that would be cool. But I won't take you to a live show. I promise, Chad. I won't do that.
I'm not gonna go.
He'll have to go kicking and screaming. Jamie's in Vegas at the end of the month. What do you got going on there, Jamie? Are you stripping? We heard that's your new profession.
Dang, what are you doing?
Hey now.
She's gonna have a good comeback.
They do have those in Vegas.
Yes, those do exist.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do. I'm a little too horny to go to the AVNs. I'll be in the, I'll be jerking off on people just as they're walking by with their pasties on and be like, hey now, come over here. I saw you in a movie.
So
be immediately removed.
I have, I'll tell you a quick story. There's an OnlyFans model. She's a good friend of mine. Her name is Nicole Mitchell. And I go to the AVNs with hers last year. She sells her underwear. Okay. At the AVN Awards, and people recognize her, and she sells them for like $200 a pop.
Wow.
And she makes a lot of money doing that. And it's weird. For me, it's like these fans just come up to her and they give her a hug and takes a picture, and she gives them a naked sticker that she has. And it's like going with her is pretty amazing. It's just like, it's a pretty cool experience. It's very interesting. That's for sure, but it's fun.
Brian, would you shoot any OnlyFans content with her? Like if she wanted to be the male participant in her video, or does she do that? Or is it just like nude photos?
She, as far as I know right now, she just does female stuff. She has she is engaged. And I don't think her partner would be comfortable with that. Can't blame him for that, by the way. But she does do female stuff.
Cool.
And when she comes to town, we always have fun. She likes women as well, so
nice.
That's something we have in common.
John, sounds like I will talk to Brian about some guests for our show, man.
Yeah,
I'll hook you up. Nicole would absolutely do your show. Look her up, Nicole Mitchell with a K. She would absolutely do your show. So she comes from she used to be a pastor. So she's done the Jimmy Kimmel show.
Interesting.
She's done Dr. Phil. She's done the Jimmy Kimmel show. She comes from a very religious alt-right family. And she used to be a pastor, and she got out of that lifestyle, and now she's making tons of money on OnlyFans. And she's actually extremely intelligent. Could talk about anything with her.
Women that take their clothes off are intelligent. I did not know that.
Some of them.
Hey, let me ask you this.
Some of them.
Let me ask you this. How would you guys feel if you were dating a chick and then she got into OnlyFans. Like not like you met her and she was already in there, but you guys were dating for a little bit and then she got into OnlyFans. Are you cool with that? Are you trying to get her to shy away from it? You're cool with it.
My ex-fiance, we were in an open polygamy, whatever you'd call it, relationship. And I tried it. I didn't like it. I wouldn't have a problem dating someone as long as they're not banging other guys. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Women,
as far as the, OnlyFans, you're in front of a camera, okay. So everyone gets to see my girlfriend naked. So what? As long as they're not banging her, I'm okay with that. That's just me. That's just me.
I don't know if I'd have just kind of like you, similarly, I would not have a problem with those parameters.
I think if I went
full on rail by other guys, I'd be like, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
I've hooked up with
that's where I draw the line.
That were already in OnlyFans, and I'm cool with that. But I think if I was with somebody and then she went into it, I'd be like, I don't know. Like, I don't mind if somebody's already seen before I got there. You know what I'm saying? But now that I've gotten there and then you're going to show, I don't know if I'm down with that. If it was already being shown before and then we hooked up, okay, cool. But now that we're together and you want to do it, I don't know if I'm down.
I just have to say this. I'm very jealous of Chad that when, at the heat of live, I can't even imagine all the women that were backstage, and I can't even imagine the women that were throwing themselves at you guys.
So
I can't imagine.
For me, I was, in a relationship from like 93 until 2000. I got married in 96 until 2000.
It's bad timing.
Girl. I know, it's very bad timing. And my parents never cheated on each other, and it was all, so I was playing that part and doing I took great pride in not succumbing to those temptations. But when I got divorced in 2000 until I met my second wife, all bets were off.
So how does that work? Like, did they just bring women backstage? Like, how did that even work? Did they just hand out meet and greet passes to attractive women? Like, how does that work?
So that was the live Counting Crows tour in 2000. That's when I was totally single. All the other guys had their relationships, but they were doing their thing too. And we had Tom Robb, the security guard I mentioned before. We'd like, okay, we'd give him a bunch of passes and we like go pick out the hot chicks. Or we would see somebody like, I want to give her a pass, and I'd scope the crowd before the show and be like, okay, that one and that one. And so he'd go out and give them passes and they come back, or sometimes they come back. Yeah.
All right. Forgive me if I'm being too personal here, but okay. You go back, chicks go backstage, you connect with somebody, you're attracted to her, you know what's going to happen. Are you doing it? Are you hanging out with her and getting intimate there? Or are you taking her back to the bus, to your hotel room? Like what
I never hooked up in the venue, no. But
okay.
Go back to the hotel if we're staying.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Sometime couple times on the bus, like back lounge.
Yes.
I'm in the back lounge. Don't be knocking.
Never a BJ in the porta potty, bro. Come on, dude.
No, not at the venue. Wait a minute. Oh, no, not at the venue. I got one for my first wife at the venue, but.
Oh, how gross!
Wow.
You and your fucking wife, dude. Nobody wants to hear that.
Wow.
Come on, man. Me and my wife.
Were there any women? Were there any women that after you did the deed with them that they would get somebody else in the band and in the same night?
Wow.
Not that I know of, but it could have happened. Who knows?
Yeah, Chad's ex-wife. No, I'm just kidding. How dare I? Lori Ann says you behave, Chad. Which is
sorry, I asked
someone. Yes.
This is the Howard Stern to me. I can't help myself. By the way, I'm very jealous you did the Howard Stern show. That's like a dream of mine.
2 times, yeah. It was cool. Definitely.
That's a dream of mine. Yeah, that must have been so much fun. Although, isn't it like fucking 6 o'clock in the morning?
Actually, we did it 3 times. Yeah, we did. It was early. We did it. We did the show at early in the morning. I don't know if it was 6, but it was early. And then we did he invited us back for his, I think it was 50th birthday. He had us on.
Wow.
And we all the crazy Rat Packers were there, like the not Rat Packers, what do you call them? what's the name for all of it?
Whack Pack.
Whack Pack. Thank you. All the Whack Packers were there. They were dancing on. Someone were dancing on stage while we were playing. We're just like, okay, that's great.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, he was there. And then the third time was when we went on with all of our wives, and we brought all the wives specifically because they were all pretty hot, and we knew someone would see them. And of course, Howard's like, we heard there's hot chicks out there. Who are they? We're like, oh, we brought them all in. And then Patrick told the whole story about how he met his wife. And he met his wife because she was a dancer at Ed's bachelor party.
Wow.
Oh my God.
There's actually a picture of her up. There's a beautiful black and white photo of Patrick sitting and looking up at her dancing for him. And that's the first time they met.
Love it first sight.
Wow.
So Howard was all intrigued about the story. He's like, this is like the greatest thing ever. This is like, the dancer and the stripper, whatever you want to call her, who meets the rock star, and then now they're married and they have kids. Like, we got to make a movie about this.
Yeah.
I never saw that. The only appearance you guys made on Stern that I watched, it played on E. It was when you had like a blonde PR lady and she was like dancing with Howard. Do you remember that?
That probably was the first time we were on, like 97.
Okay. Yeah. I remember I watched that on E, on the Howard Stern E show. I don't think I saw the other appearances. I wonder if I could find it.
The birthday show one is certainly online.
Okay, I'll find that.
Birthday show you can definitely find. I was shocked as fuck because I was listening to Howard pretty religiously at that time, and they were going to air his 50th birthday or 60th, whatever it was. And then I saw a live one there. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't know that they were going to, because it wasn't mentioned or anything. It was like kind of a shock. I was like, oh, that's dope.
His favorite song was Selling the Drama. He loves selling the drama.
So he was a big fan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Robin was a really big fan. Big titty Robin.
That's
loved
cool.
These guys.
Robin Quivers. That was when that was when Jackie had left, when you guys had done the show, I think, right? Jackie was gone, and I'm trying to remember who they had on the show to replace him.
Well, Jackie was there the first time.
I think Jackie was
the first time he was there. Okay.
The second time, Artie might have been Artie when we were on the second time. Yeah. Or on
he's quite a character.
Not at the birthday party. Yeah. Oh,
he's the man.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Have you seen what his nose looks like now?
Oh my God! What the fuck, bro?
Flattened.
He is. Speaking of cocaine, he is fucked up.
No, I heard that he was heroin. He was a big heroin addict. So supposedly he was going to get Oxycontin and crush them up, and he crushed up glass with it and snorted it, and that's what fucked up his nose like that. Crazy.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's too bad. Very funny guy.
Oh,
very funny guy. Stand-up's really good, but that's why I got into radio. I got into radio because of the Howard Stern show. But the misconception is all you see is female nudity, and I keep telling people there's more male nudity on that show these days than female nudity.
Oh yeah, these days, yeah.
But
Richmond
that's why
style, you see their cock every week.
Yeah, exactly. But I think Howard is the best in the world at interviewing people. He gets everything out of them, regardless of, whether you like his politics or not. I just think the way he interviews people, he's so good at making them comfortable. And that's, I try to learn from him. And that's what I loved about him the most. Obviously, it's a very funny show. But I just love the way he interviews people. And listen, whether you like or dislike Hillary Clinton, by the way, I'm not a Hillary Clinton fan and I never have been, but I thought the interview that he did with her, she finally showed her human side. Like, I'm like, where is this Hillary? She wasn't robotic, but that's Howard. That's Howard. He's able to, and that's why I love him,
I think it's his, he's been in therapy for whatever. I think he's taken a lot of shit he's learned in therapy and used it in his interviews. It seems like he's using those type of,
he's a messed up guy. I've heard he doesn't hardly ever goes out. He's got anxiety, OCD. He's a germaphobe. I've heard he's not a very social person. But then when he goes on the radio, he's a different guy.
I mean, he talks about his parents. I don't think he had a very loving upbringing, especially from his father.
No, I love the movie Private Parts, though.
What's that?
I love the movie Private Parts, though.
Oh
it's such a great movie.
Oh God,
yeah. Another 90s movie.
Yeah.
There you go. Exactly.
Yeah.
We found out
I love it.
We found out when Jackie the Joke Man was on this show that a lot of that show, while it seems like it's live and just unfolding, a lot of it is scripted. And, what seems like is not, is like, it's a scripted show, which kind of blew my mind. I'm like, no way, man. So they're like acting rather than putting on a radio show for a lot of it.
Yeah. I'm one of those guys that goes to sporting events and shouts out Baba Booey. Yeah, I'm one of those guys.
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
The golf. Someone's teeing off. Baba Booey.
I fucking love it. I love it. I love it. But yeah, do you guys play golf now?
No.
I've tried. I suck.
Same.
Yeah.
The first time I ever, my first ex's dad was a big golfer, and he took me out a couple times, and it took me like 3 hours to play 9 holes. So I'm just whacking it all.
That's
over
not
the
good.
place. No, definitely
That's not good.
I was like,
that's the whole course.
I like to do things that I have some sort of natural ability to do, like I can have some concept of doing, but golf is not one of those. Every time
I'm really good. I'm really good at fingering ladies, so I do that.
Finger banging.
I know.
See, I can't talk like this on my show. I get in trouble. I can't do it. I wish I could. All right, here's a question. Chad, if you were doing karaoke, what would be the one song you would sing if you did karaoke?
One of my favorite U2 songs is One. I would probably sing that one.
If you had to sing a live song, what would it be?
That's something that's popular. My first thought was Ghost, but it's not very popular. Maybe Selling the Drama. I think I could sing Selling the Drama.
That'd be fun. We got to video that and then post it on social media. You got to come out here and sing Selling the Drama karaoke.
Oh boy.
We got to do that.
That'd be dope.
Oh boy.
I bet you'd be better than Chad Taylor singing the song. I bet you would do a better job. All due respect to Chad. I think you would do a better job.
Putting a spin on it. I would try to be true to the original.
Yeah.
Well, Chad Taylor's vocals were always kind of fucking cool and original, bro. Like when he's singing "I Alone Love You" in the back of like Ed doing it, it's like it's a different voice. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it's unique.
Yeah.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, it was good. Yep, that was good. I liked it. But Chad, you did a little bit of singing, right?
I did backups.
I
did backups on Mental Jewelry and on Throwing Copper, and I for the touring for Mental Jewelry, I would sing backups live, and then after that, I was like,
gotcha.
I don't want to sing live anymore. So, but I did sing backups on I Alone and Horse. I do the high part on Horse.
That's crazy.
And then I sang on Pain Lies and on the Riverside. Operation Spirit. I don't know. Anyway, a few songs. I'd have to go back and listen to and remember. But yeah, I sang backups for a while.
Did you find
and then Ed was like, he didn't want to
playing the drums and singing at the same time. Was that difficult?
What's that?
Was playing the drums and singing at the same time? Was that a difficult task?
Yeah, that's why I stopped doing it. I was doing that all through Mental Jewelry. I was singing backup and playing drums. I was like, I don't want to fucking do this anymore. I'm doing too much. I'm doing enough back here. I don't need to be singing too. So
there's a lot of musicians that are like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, kudos to guys that are lead singers and play drums. Like, that's enough. Like
Phil Collins.
Richard won't play the guitar and sing. He refuses. So, there's a lot of musicians that are like that.
Yeah. And I don't blame him.
Like Kurt Cobain, I think, got there. He hired the fourth member of Nirvana, Pat Smear, I think, so he didn't have to play like the leads or something on guitar.
He was still playing guitar even when Pat Smear was playing. But
but
maybe,
that was
maybe next
excuse,
time.
I think.
Maybe next time I'll sing a live song and try to ruin it, and you guys could give me on a scale 1 to 10 how bad it was. Maybe I could do that.
Cool. All right.
Yeah, dude, I'm down for that. I'm down for that.
I used to sing TBD back in college. I used to do. I sang a few of your songs. Yeah, TBD was one of them. Lightning Crashes. Yeah,
that's awesome.
But I'm not a professional. I'm not a professional.
You could do the octaves and Lightning Crashes. Oh, that's pretty cool. Or try to.
I'll do it right now if you want me to. I don't care. I'll do it right now.
Let's go. Look at this. Yes, sir.
You want me to do TBD or Lightning Crashes? The chorus. Which one?
We'll go Lightning Crashes because a lot of people will know that. Right?
All right.
As opposed to.
All right. Here we go.
Capella even. All right. Cool.
Oh, I feel it coming back again like a rolling thunder chasing the wind. Forces pulling from the center of the earth again. I can feel it. Not bad.
Nice.
Yeah, right. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, dude.
That's
not bad. Nice. Not bad.
made it kind of his own. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't bong bong.
This is how I go out tonight dressed in blue. By the book tonight. This is how I go out tonight. I don't need a book. I still got it a little bit.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Clapping.
sir.
Hey,
Still got
clapping again,
Oh, my
John.
bad.
Nice.
Not
That's
bad.
good.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Average.
Not bad at all.
Average. I can hold my own. I can hold my own.
I mean, bro, this is just straight up vocals. You add some fucking studio tricks to that. You know, you're there, man. You know what I'm saying? Put
Yeah,
some
not
music
bad.
behind that, bro.
Not bad.
Ah,
I
that's
think
good.
my piano karaoke go-to is John Lennon Imagine and Gary Jules Mad World. I like singing those two songs. You know,
Gary Jules Mad World. I gotta check that one out. I don't know it.
that's a remake of the Tears for Fears Mad World song.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Tears for
It's the
Fears.
slower version.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
the slower version. Yeah. Well,
Love
why
me
don't you
some
just
Tears
hire
for
me to be
Fears,
the
bro.
new lead singer alive? I think you guys should just hire me.
There you go.
And I mean, I do have a shaved head, so you know I do look like Ed a little bit. I'll just have to get rid of this stuff. I guarantee you, my ego is not as large as his. I guarantee you, I won't be. I guarantee you, I'm a better friend. I do have friends from high school that I still talk to, and we're not suing each other, so that's the good news.
That is a good thing. Yes.
Yeah, I won't ask for $100,000 bonus for concerts. I won't ask for that.
Lead singer bonus. Yes, that was the first.
I'd be really easy to deal with. Really easy.
Very cool.
You know,
okay. Keep that.
I'll just ask for 1%. Yeah, 1%. I'll ask for 1%.
Great.
And I won't claim I wrote all the songs either. I won't claim I wrote all the songs. I won't claim any of that stuff. You know, I promise.
But you did start the band live, though, right? Like that was all you. They had nothing to do with it. That was you.
I started everything when I was 13. Yep, I started everything.
He started
I wrote every song.
Named it. We begged him to be in it. You know, all those good things. Yes.
All that stuff, dude. He was the line over the I in live. He came up with that. All that.
I can just see you guys now posting that on social media. Political libtard idiot singing lightning crashes. I can see you guys are going to post that now, right? And embarrass me.
No, dude. Like I said, I liked it. It seemed like some audience did. This is a good question before we start wrapping this up. How did you handle the lead singer bonus? Did the band say anything to him? I mean, I think you guys
told that by management. So I think Chad and I were on the phone, and we were told that by management that he wanted the lead singer bonus, and we were like, "Fuck him!" Like we went off to the manager, but we weren't on because he would never get on the phone or in a room with the three of us to like discuss shit.
Wow.
That's fucked up.
What a wacky relationship. Like that's hanging in the balance, and then you guys got to go perform on stage together. It's like, what did that take?
Well, this was when he had left. So he went to do a solo thing, and I think this was before we sued him the first time. And the gig got offered. I forget. I think it was in Europe or something. And somebody pulled out of a big festival, and they offered us like, I don't know, $400,000 or something crazy to come over.
Wow.
To this gig, and that's how it was presented to us. Well, we got this gig. I know you guys are kind of not playing right now, but Ed wants a lead singer bonus, and we're like, what? Fuck off. How about that?
Yeah, so out of $400,000, which would have been nice, each of you get $100,000. He wanted $100,000 on top of all four of you splitting the $300,000. It almost seems like that. Yeah. Wow.
We didn't get into details.
Yeah.
It seemed to me that of the three of you that, you know, with Ed, it seemed like Patrick hated him more than you and Chad. Is that fair to say or no? That's what I sensed.
I don't know if it was hate back then, but it was more. I think he was, you know, maybe more standoffish.
Yeah.
You know, the three of us were always about the band, right? We were all
right.
Patrick, Chad, and I were just about the band. And what we've learned what we've discovered over all these years looking back is that it was just all about him.
Right. Selfish.
And using the band to further him. Right. So whereas like we were just, it was the fucking
it's too bad.
I know it's very, very unfortunate.
Because when you guys were getting along, you guys made magic together, man. Those albums, when you guys were working on it all, it was magic. Throwing Copper, Secret Somebody, you know, I mean, those are some of my favorite albums of all time. And that's when you guys were actually working together and you didn't have the issues, you know, and it's unfortunate, you know, because I think you guys still have it. If he just fucking called you guys and just said, hey man, I fucked up, which he never would do. You know, I love you guys. I'm sorry everything that's happened. You know, can we just get in a room and talk? If he just fucking did that, I'm sure you guys would be all for it. But his ego, I guess, gets in the way. It's too bad. It really
Well,
is.
and the cash grab, dude, like you're ruining the music with subpar musicians, and then you're charging fucking $300-$500 for a meet and greet, bro. Like, how dare you? Like,
so the show at the Venetian, and by the way, I tried to get front row tickets. Here's what happens on his tour now. People don't buy the meet and greets, so then they release the tickets for like $200 or something. But if you go on and look at the tickets that are being sold now for 2 shows at the Venetian, if you want front row tickets, it's going to cost you $550 a pop. You get a picture with them, a quick hello. Yeah, I mean, that's fucking insane. I mean, that's
crazy.
Listen, first of all, I've met him 12, whatever. I don't need to meet him, but I'm just like, I want to be up for one of my favorite bands. I want to be up close, you know, and to be charging that kind of money, I think is insane. Couple $100, no problem. But, you know, it's a little ridiculous. But, oh, well, what are you going to do?
Just to charge for meet and greet is crazy, bro. Like, that just like shows like what you're about. You're already at the show. You can't take an extra 45 minutes to meet fans for free. You're going to charge them for that. Like,
it used to be back in the day where radio stations would do contests, and for free, if you won, you got a chance to get a backstage pass. But now a lot of these, not just Ed, to his defense, a lot of other bands these days are doing that. They're charging for meet and greets and merchandise and a meet and greet and all that. And, you know, that's really how a lot of these bands that are not that big these days make money, by selling merchandise and selling meet and greets and stuff. You know, unfortunately, that's just the way it is now.
It is part of the whole cycle now. Yeah, it's I think a lot of, like you said, I think most bands do that, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it's like sorry, go ahead.
I'll say it comes down to not in defense of it, but it comes down to the economics of the music business now. Like, you used to have, there's one revenue stream you don't have anymore: selling records.
Right.
Doesn't really exist anymore. So you'd make that money, and touring would be, you know, another moneymaker. It's always been the biggest moneymaker, but now you've lost one huge revenue source, you know, as compared to the 90s and 2000s.
Right.
And some of these bands are paying for touring. They're paying the record companies for touring now. Like, back in the day, record companies didn't get a piece of the touring. Now,
oh yeah. Some people were some acts are doing 360 deals with their label that pay them a part of all their revenue streams. No.
Yeah, it's just crazy. But I mean, it's like, either don't do a meet and greet, or if you do it, don't charge. I mean, it's just crazy. You know, they're already at the show. Like, if you're doing something separate, like, I don't know, like a fucking hang out with Ed, you know, for fucking lunch or something, okay, it's different. But after the show, before the show, it's like, come on, man.
I would not want to do that. I just don't think I would get along with him. I would not want to. I don't think I'd want to have lunch with him. No, there's plenty of other people I'd rather have lunch with.
I don't think there's anybody I would pay to meet and greet. You know what I'm saying? Like, ever in my life.
Jessica Alba. I'd like to go to lunch with Jessica Alba, maybe. Yeah.
I made to bone her, but just not to say hello to her. No way, bro. Like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't pay to have a guest on here. That's like, I wouldn't pay to just meet and greet somebody. I don't give a fuck who you are.
The lead singer of Buck Cherry wanted to charge me $10,000 to have him on my show. I'm not even kidding.
Jesus
Christ.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. I've had Cash Patel wanted to charge me $4,000 for 15 minutes. Those are the only 2 people that have ever asked me for money. And listen, I've had Caroline Leavitt. I've had Robert F. Kennedy Jr.
Sure.
You know, I've interviewed Barack Obama. No one's ever asked me for $1. Those are the only 2 guys. The idiot lead singer of Buck Cherry, who has like 1 or 2 songs, right?
Crazy.
And
yeah.
I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I thought he was joking. He was serious. I'm like, are you still on the cocaine? I know that's your hit song, but I'm like, oh my God. Crazy, man.
That's a good song, by the way. That's the one where
it is a good
fuck
song.
So good, I'm on top of it or some shit.
No. That's what was the other song? I love the cocaine.
Yeah,
I love the cocaine.
Love the cocaine. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dirty
He's
bitch
like 90
and
pounds.
Yeah.
Those are his 2 songs. And it's like, really, dude, $10,000? It's insane.
Wow.
Can't even get 1,000 people to your show.
I was going to say, he probably wouldn't have brought one eyeball to your show. You know what I'm saying? It's not like it would have, like, all of a sudden your numbers jump.
Yeah, and is he even that interesting? Like, what, you know? Like,
no, I can't imagine. I can't imagine he is.
Grand, you know?
Yeah,
I mean, if you're writing songs like that, you might be a little interesting. You might have some stories.
Yeah,
maybe.
Talk about somebody that's done a lot of drugs.
Yes.
Well, thanks for having me on, by the way, guys. I really appreciate it. Good to see you guys.
Absolutely,
And keep
man.
up the
Great
good
to
work.
see you.
I listen to your podcast every week, so keep up the great work. I love it.
Rock on.
Anytime you guys are coming out to Vegas, let me know, man. Drinks on me.
Will do.
Yeah, I
Tell
may
them we're
come out in
pushing the
November to
limits.
tell you the truth. So I'll if I do, I'll
Yeah, let me know.
contact you.
Yeah, let me know. Absolutely. I'll show you where all the good spots are. Are you single right now, Chad?
Oh, absolutely.
I have to ask that. Okay,
100%.
then there's a lot of places there's a lot of things you could do here and have a good time. I'll leave it at that.
Perfect.
That's a private conversation.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Beautiful. Brian, tell them where they can find Pushing the Limits, my man.
Thank you. So the website's pushingthelimits.live. My YouTube page, which is just short of 150,000 subscribers, it's growing every day. That's at PTL Radio Show. And I am on the air in 30 minutes. And I am 30 minutes from the radio station, still in my apartment. So I probably should get going.
Brian, go, dude. Thank you for coming out, man.
Cool, man.
It's okay. Hey, I love you guys. Thanks, Chad. Thank you. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate you guys. Take care.
Thank
All right.
you, Brian.
Yeah,
Take
bye-bye.
care. For those who haven't checked it out, Pushing the Limits at PTL Radio. It really is a good show. I don't get to catch it all the time because he is on every day, but it's a high energy show. He has people calling in. He has good guests. He has a whole super chat thing going on. So good show to go check out. Pushingthelimits.live was the website. And then on YouTube, it's at PTL Radio. The one and only Brian Shapiro, folks. I'm going to try and put that up, Bobby. I don't know if people could click that with the hashtag or if it does anything. But anyway, that's
put up QR code again, baby.
Yeah, good idea, Mr. Gracie. That's why we have Chad to direct us.
You got to mention our other sponsors too, man.
Yes, sir. So that's Good
QR
Feels
for the other sponsors.
Yes, sir. Let's go right here. So that's our one Good Feels. If you want to scan that, go there. Use the code Gracious2. Bobby's got something. Let me bring up the Eric Javits one real quick. This is Eric Javits, and it's ericjavits.com. You can scan that QR code. Again, coupon code TheGracious2. Melania Trump wears them. Yeah, man.
That's right.
Yep.
Check them out.
Good enough for Melania. Good enough for you. And you guys get 20% off of these. So use that coupon code TheGracious2, all one word. We got some other ones in the works, but we're going to keep them silent for now. Bobby, what were you putting up there, buddy? Is this? I guess we'll talk about them too. I don't have a picture for him, but this is Old Glory. They have this is another one of our sponsors. If you guys want to click that, it's all rock memorabilia.
I want to get some live gear on this friggin' site.
Yes, that's the key. So check them out too. I think you guys get 15% off with the coupon code TheGracious2. But they got nice ass gear, and look at the bands, man. Some cool ass stuff. Oh my God, I got to pee very bad. Bobby, you want to come on and say anything real quick? Dude, it's bad. It's like I'm going to pee my pants. What up, Bobby? Anything?
Not really. It was a good show. Just want to thank everybody.
Yes, sir. The one and only Bobby, folks. Young Bobby, who's no longer that young.
Oh, Jamie's saying to come out to Vegas in the beginning of November. I don't know if I can come in the beginning of November. Maybe. If I can, I'll hit you on Facebook.
Beginning of November. I'll be there. You be there. Chad, come out beginning of November. Cool Saturn hat. I don't know what that is. Did they have a hat by Saturn? Anyway, check them out. ericjavits.com and shop.getgoodfeels.com. Use those coupon codes Gracious2. Get your 20% off. And I really do need to get some Eric Javits hats. They have male stuff there. So I got to really go on and check that out and get that going. Gracious audience, we love you. Another Gracious Tuesday. Gotta pee.
Peace, everyone. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow. Damn it.
Yes. No, it's on there. They can hear it. All right. Like, subscribe. Yeah. Well, we can go back so they can see us bigger. But yeah, they can see us when we go to black screen. Just can't. It doesn't shut off the mics or anything. But yeah, please like, subscribe, share, follow. We're back. All that stuff. Share, folks. Sharing is caring.
Sharing is caring. That's right, baby.
If you listen to the show, let people know. Oh, I'm a poet. Wow, I gotta pee. Peace out.
Later.